A question I'm asked many times by leaders I coach is, why is it important to do inner work when what matters is outer results in the world? Hi, I'm Ranjan De Silva, and my purpose is to help individuals, leaders and organizations to become successful by being purposeful. In order to be a purposeful leader, it's so important that we have inner maturity. It's important that we are calm, we are reflexive, we are able to listen, we are able to manage our energy and time so that we allocate all of that into purposeful, productive work. So therefore, it is very important that we spend some time developing that inner maturity, the inner self. And this is something many leaders do not focus on, not because they don't care, but perhaps because they are too busy with the outer objectives, goals, and results that they have to deliver. And sometimes they feel that it is a waste of time trying to spend time in inner work when there are so many outer stuff to be done. But what is important to understand is that inner work actually makes the outer work easier. Just think about it. If you are calm, if you are stress-free, if you are peaceful, if you are happy, wouldn't you think that some of your decisions will be much more accurate, much more impactful? Wouldn't you feel that when you speak and convey those decisions to your team members, that they would listen to those decisions and your ideas in a more open manner? Wouldn't that be more engaging? If there is fear, your team members will try to avoid you. But if they look up to you as someone who cares, someone who wants them to grow, then things will be so different. So therefore, inner work is so important for you to get your outer results. When you have a purposeful mindset, you will look at all the pressure you have as resources to help you grow. If you take the word stress, and if I am to define stress, stress is the negative interpretation of pressure. If you look at pressure in a negative way, that causes stress. If you look at the pressure in a positive way, saying, this is great, this is helping me to learn and grow, and you change your vocabulary. Instead of saying, I'm stressed, tell yourself, I'm blessed with responsibility. Instead of telling yourself, I am overloaded, what if you tell yourself, I am over-demanded? There's so much demand for my time and my talent. That's why I have this new responsibility. And it is only a purposeful person who would be able to transform the negative vocabulary into positive vocabulary, because they know that is useful for them to strengthen themselves and to be of service to this world. So let me give you a little technique and an example in managing that inner tension and stress and the calamity you have. If you are in a potentially stressful situation, ask yourself two questions. And the question number one is, how do I take good care of myself right now? And question number two is, can I change the situation? If not, can I change my attitude? So let's imagine you're a leader responsible for revenue in your organization or a part of the organization. You're 3 days before the end of the month and you're falling short of achieving your target by 20%. Now, in this situation, if you get stressed out and angry and shout at all your team members, do you think that's going to help you to achieve the target? Because when you get stressed out, you don't think. Your creativity is diminished. And because of that tension, you don't take action. Your energy is drained. But ask the question. In this situation, I'll change the question a little bit to suit the situation. So the first question will be, how do I take good care of my team right now? And perhaps the answer would be, right now I need to make sure my team is focused, calm, positive, so that they can creatively take some steps. And then the second question is, can I change the situation? If not, can I change my attitude? Yes, you still have 3 days remaining, you can change the situation. So you call up your team, have a conversation and see what can be done. Are there some low-hanging fruits that you can help pluck? And once you do everything humanly possible, then go to the second question, can I change my attitude? And the attitude change starts with an attitude of gratitude. Ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? I'm grateful because I still have my team with me and they are positive and energized. I was going to miss the target by 20%, but I missed it only by 10%. I have next month to catch up with the shortfall. There are so many things I can be grateful for. And going through that process will give you that inner strength through gratitude, through action, through reflection, and through great teamwork to really meet all the challenges you face. I hope you found this little video useful. Connect with us so that you can dive into more tools for you to improve your inner strength.